All right, welcome to Minor League Esports presented by APM Music. My name is Chaser. Joining me this evening is Granticus. Granticus, we're going to start off in the Premier League with the Shadow and the Demolition.
And even the gameplay itself can be incredible.
Absolutely, it can. Well, both these teams, they come in at a 1-4 record. Both teams only getting one game off of their last opponents. The Shadow played the Spartans last week, and the Demolition, they played the Rhinos. So both teams looking to rebound from a little bit of a poor showing in week one, trying to get this win and take control of their season early on in this second week of league play.
And I think we're getting ready to get the players onto the pitch to get game one started of this best of five between the Shadow and the Demolition. What are your kind of takeaways between these two teams right now?
Well, we've got some really good players on both sides of the field. I think we're going to be looking at a very difficult game for both of these teams. The Demolition throwing Just Tuck and Seika. Shadow throwing out Hornet and Undefeated. Here we go. Here's the opening kickoff, and it's going to be in favor of the Demolition to start it out.
We already see a great passing attempt coming in from him.
And Undefeated is going to pop that one. Seika is going to plop that one to the side as well. Good challenge comes in from Tuck as Undefeated chases that one into their own side. 50 comes in. Tuck's going to win that one clean. Off the backboard, straight down in the waterfall. Good stop by Hornet as it goes away. Seika keeping the pressure on, though. Here comes another shot for the Demolition. Tuck's going for the opposite corner. It's going to be just a little bit high. Here comes the Shadow. Never mind. Tuck's going to come in with a great challenge. The good shot attempt as well as the save comes through from Undefeated.
And as we say that, Seika able to put it in the top right, coming in from the left side of the pitch, off the wall. A great shot. Even almost just to say that came in from the corner. Great angle coming out from the Demos to start them to take the lead.
Early on here, they have the lead. This kickoff will go in favor of the Shadow, looking to try to get the momentum back in their favor. Undefeated's got a great shot. It's going to be just wide. Great attempt there from the Shadow player. Hornet with a back pass. Going to try to make another one happen. It's going to be a takeaway from Tuck, and good save there once again from Undefeated, but it's going to be still in the offensive zone here for the Demolition. Seika keeps it in, trying to get a 50 onto Undefeated, who will play it away to the corner. Good tackle from them as Hornet tries to get it past Tuck. They do so on the sidewall. Gets it past another. This one's towards the net. This could be a shooting opportunity, but again, good chase down by the Demolition. No attack comes through for the Shadow. Good 50 there at the midfield. Seika plays it once again. Undefeated is going to play it to the side towards that boost. Tuck will pick that one up. Pops it past one. Good catch from Undefeated. It's going to be a boom actually towards the net. Looked like it might have been a catch. Good challenge to the corner though. Seika getting the save on that one. Tuck pops that one up. In comes Undefeated. The bump off as well from Hornet, but it's not going to be enough. Tuck with a great save. 3 minutes remain here. Still 1-0 Demo.
You're kind of just seeing a bit more of that back and forth action coming in from both the teams. Both are getting great attempts and shots on the net, but likewise, both teams have that great defense, not really letting anything go by. With a Shadow with a chance, but Undefeated able to get back. And again, we are back in that ping pong action. Not really seeing much as we approach the halfway point here in game one.
Oh, and that's a crucial miss there. Hornet needed to make that shot go, but Tuck is going to get the goal as Seika sends it downfield. That miss, a crucial one.
I don't know, it kind of just that little bit of a misrotation. It looks like both of the Shadow players were up too far, and the Demo, all they had to do was get it by both of them, and Seika was able to do that and able to take it all the way down, and they were able just to let it roll in.
Absolutely they were. Tuck is going to try to win that challenge out as well. Demo from Hornet. And now back goes Undefeated. But chasing the ball is Seika. Seika still has it. May have possession. It's going to be a good challenge on the back wall from Undefeated. Tuck will pop it up. Gets the angle towards that. That might be in, actually. No, it is touched away. Another pop-up, but a save by Hornet again. Great block from that player there for the Shadow. Undefeated trying to get the flick. Great 50 from Tuck. He has possession as well. Trying to get another one. No, Hornet will play it down. It's a soft one, though. Seika takes possession. Good challenge from Hornet. Undefeated catches. Gets past one. No, good challenge again. Good tackling coming out from the Demolition so far.
They're just at that point where they're not really going to let the Shadow have any attempts. Each time the Shadow might get a touch to try to get a clear, one of the Demolitions are right there and able to get a 50, or even just a great tackle, like you said, to put it right back into the Shadow side of the pitch. And a great save right there coming out from Zakea. It's just, again, kind of going back to that ping-pong action. But with a shot opportunity, both these teams are getting those great shot attempts, but the Shadow look like they're struggling a little bit to get more of that offensive opportunity as compared to the Demo, who are able just to get those tackles and those 50s near the midfield and able to put it into the net just like Tuck.
Well, the 10th shot strikes for the third goal here for the Demolition. 68 seconds remaining on the clock as well, and a great shot. Undefeated rather. Was thinking it was going to be a high ball, but it does go low, rolling straight into the net. Very good placement for the Demolition, and they have pretty commanding lead here in game number 1, looking to continue to pile it on, and they're going to get another one as Seika gets the 4th.
Seika able to get that nice little read. Watched Hornet as Hornet. I don't think Hornet got the touch that they were looking for off that back wall. Might have tried to send it back into the corner, but instead it went towards their net. And Seika was able to be in the perfect position to put it in the back of the net.
Another kickoff in favor of the Shadow. This one going to be towards the net as well. Undefeated, not able to make that one cut in. Good 50. Dropping it down in front, but Tuck is able to make the play away to the side. And Hornet, a little too much power on that back pass. Undefeated chases it into their own half, carrying it through the air. Seika with a good challenge. Hornet pops. Hornet looking to get past Seika again, but is Seika just really going to challenge it and slow the play down, waste as much time off the clock as possible. There's 30 seconds remaining here. This could be an opportunity for the Shadow to strike, and they do get it on target. It's going to be off the crossbar. Tuck is going to clear it out, and nothing doing for the Shadow.
Yeah, the Demolition definitely have more of the control on the pitch at this moment. The Shadow are able to get good touches, but they just haven't been able to get past that Demolition wall that hasn't let almost anything go by them here. And as we hit the final seconds, the Demolition will take game 1. And honestly, kind of just looking back, we saw a lot more of that Demolition offensive as compared to anything from the Shadow. The Shadow had their chances, but like we said, the Demolition had those great 50s and those tackles, not really giving the Shadow much space to work with.
Yeah, and they only had 4 shots to the Shadow compared to the 11 coming through from the Demolition, and all but one of those shots saved by the Demo defense. So definitely a very good defensive showing from the Demolition. Offensively, they were just all over the field, really. Like I said, 11 shots, 4 goals. That's a good enough average. They were applying enough pressure to get through the Shadow defense enough. It only really needed the 1, obviously, as they got the clean sheet there in game 1. So well done from Tuck and Seika, keeping the Shadow off their back lines.
The Shadow, we definitely saw, like, they had those saves. They were able to get some decent saves coming in from those 11 shots. They were only able to save 5 of those as compared to the other 4 that went into their net. But even the Shadow, they have that offensive pressure. We've seen them. They have the opportunity and the chances and even the skills to do so. But each time they had a couple of shot opportunities like we saw, but a lot of them went either like off the crossbar like we saw by 1, and even off the post. They send it just barely wide, or it's met by one of the Demolition players.
Yeah, so we'll see going to Neo Tokyo for game number 2. Will the Shadow adjust? Looks like Hornet switching to the Batmobile here for game 2 as well. So car changes for the Shadow. Will they be beneficial here? Kickoff in game 2, and the Demolition are going to start on the attack with Tuck through the air in his Fennec. Going to be a double tap opportunity. Not going to find the mark there. Seika to the backboard. Nobody to shoot for the Demolition. This is going to be a runner the other way. It's going to be just off, though, as the Shadow can't find the mark there. Undefeated. Going to try to challenge Seika in their corner. Hornet's a little bit too close, and now this could be a chance for Tuck. Tuck, almost gets demoed. is going to be able to take a shot attempt off the crossbar, and the post rather, excuse me, and it is cleared away here by the Shadow. As Hornet trying to get the 50, does not do so. This is still dangerous here for the Shadow. Shot coming, Seika gonna get credited for the goal, but an own goal gives the lead to the Demo.
And it was a great touch coming in from Seika, just left of the net, but Undefeated was trying to get behind the ball, but wasn't able to get it there in time, and instead just sent it into the far right of the net, out of the reach from Hornet.
Now Hornet trying to chase the ball in their corner, but Seika's going to have possession. Good job playing some backboard defense by Hornet. Looking for another one. Catches. Tuck's going to challenge early. Undefeated will chase it back. Pops. Tuck's going to cut it off, though, immediately. Through the air they go. Gets the reset. Puts it over to the opposite side. Tuck still just messing around with the Shadow defenders. Finally, the Shadow have possession. Hornet gets a pop. It's going to be past Seika. There's some bumps happening as well, but Hornet's not able to get it through either of the players on the Demo side. Undefeated trying to keep it going, but Seika's going to get it away and sends it up the sidewall, allowing Tuck to come in.
Nice shot opportunity coming in from Hornet, but it's saved by Seika. Hornet trying to put it back in, and we're starting to see that defense coming out from the Demolition once again. You know, we're starting to see more of that offense coming out from the Shadow as compared to what we saw in the first game.
Yeah, they're definitely playing a lot better on the offensive side. A fake from Undefeated. Hornet's not going to make the shot be on target either. They do keep the pressure on the Demolition, though. As the pinch goes to the back wall, Seika's going to play it back to midfield. Challenge from Hornet is going to be successful. Slows the play down for the time being as Undefeated plays it away to the side. Just Tuck into the corner. Undefeated past Tuck as well, who will chase it. Right back to Undefeated it goes, though. Possession to the Shadow. Here they go. Challenge coming. It's going to be into the middle, but Hornet's a little too close on the sidewall. The bump on a Tuck is going to allow the possession to be remaining with the Shadow, though. 2:45 left. Still 1-0 is the score.
As we approach that halfway point, the Shadow definitely getting more of those shot attempts, but Hornet a ways away from their net, giving Seika the perfect chance with that 50 on Undefeated, and just left with an open net, able to get the flick and put it into the top shelving of the net.
Great shot coming in from the Demo. That's a good insurance marker there for them. The challenge on the kickoff is going to be on the Demo half. Tuck's going to play it to the side, gets a flick as well. Hornet will make the save. Not really considered a save either, just slows the play down. Undefeated gets it past Seika. Into the corner it goes. Tuck's going to miss this. This could be an opportunity. No shot comes in from Undefeated. The flick from Tuck. Are they going to get the counterattack goal? Yes, they are. 3-0 Demo.
Yeah, it looked like Undefeated was trying to get a little play to get it off the wall to pass it out. Hornet was not close enough to the play to get there in time, and all it took was just Tuck able to get a nice catch and just to dribble it down the court and put it into the net.
And the kickoff goes. Seika has a play on the ball into the corner, trying to get the reset. They get the reset off the backboard. The clear comes out from Hornet. Back to the midfield line it goes. Looks like maybe some bumps there from Hornet. Undefeated is going to play it down into the corner. It's going to bounce out in front. Seika's there. Oh, well done from Seika. Able to get it past Undefeated and avoid the bump as well. Hornet going for some physical play on Seika once again, but nothing really doing there. That's a missed touch from Just Tuck. There's Hornet. They're going to capitalize. That's going to be the goal going to the Shadow.
Yeah, they're kind of seeing the Demolition. They're trying to go for those nice fancy plays, which can be nice at some points, especially for a good goal of the week, if even that. But with that, they left their net open, and Hornet was able to capitalize on it and just send it into the net, giving the Shadow their first goal of the series.
And they are now on the board, as you said, trying to get that momentum in their favor. The Demo from Hornet on to Seika. Tuck's going to play this one to the back wall, looking for the double tap as well, but Undefeated plays it away. Hornet with a pinch, gets it past Seika, who's going to chase it into their own corner, try to play it across. They do so. Along the edge of the backboard it goes. Seika with a good touch, pops that one up for Tuck. Tuck's going to play it down the line. Good challenge from Undefeated. Hornet's going to be there to take a shot. It's going to be a low one. It's going to be saved there by Tuck, though. Well done from the Demo player as the clear comes out. Here comes the 2-on-1 opportunity for the Demolition. The Demo, the shot attempt could be coming. No, great recovery from Hornet as it does go back the other way. Good pop. That's a good pop there, as it does get sent back by the demo. Slowed down. The Undefeated's going to pop that one up as well. Seika slows it down, gets a reset. Oh, able to catch it again, and catch it again. Oh, man, Seika's got it. They don't have enough boost, though, and the pull shot, the team bump from Tuck is going to give Seika the goal.
What a play coming out from Seika, able to get the reset to get it past both of the Shadow players. Seika ran out of boost, wasn't able to get behind the ball, and as they get behind it, just Tuck was able to get there to give his team a little support and push them into the ball, and like you said, to get that pull shot to increase their lead to 3.
Yeah, good insurance for the demo. Seika's got the ball. Gonna get a 50 on Undefeated. Up goes Tuck. Hornets up as well, meeting them there. Undefeated goes early. Takes a shot, takes a good crack at net, but Seika is able to play it away to the corner. Good challenge from Hornet, keeps it in the offensive zone. The bounce is a good one. There's Undefeated, great shot. And if nothing else, that's a great momentum marker there for the Shadow.
Indeed, catching just Tuck was a little out of position, got caught in an awkward situation, which was perfect for the Shadow, and Undefeated was able to capitalize on it, putting it into the back of the net, securing their second goal of Game 2.
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit out of reach here now, especially with the ball finding its way into the Shadow half. But like I was saying, a good momentum goal there for the Shadow, showing they can hang with this Demolition squad. The ball does touch down. Game 2 is going to be in favor of the Demolition, but this one much, much closer from Game 1.
Very much indeed. It definitely shows the Shadow, like you said, they can build momentum off of this game, even though they still lost 4-2. But as compared to the goal differential in Game 1, which was 4-0, the Shadow can definitely, like we said, build off of this and improve on their offensive. They definitely had more of that offensive pressure on the field, at least near the beginning. But then the Demolition were still able to be there and get some insane plays as well to give them that lead and to take Game 2.
Yeah, Seika with a couple of really good flicks and a couple of good catches as well. Just Tuck able to get a couple of good shots on target as well. And the Demolition, they do come away with the win there, so that's exactly what they needed. 1 win away from series point for them. So that's exactly what they're going to be looking to do in game number 3. The Shadow, though, just trying to build off of what they've done here in Game 2. I mean, they were very much more physical with this Demolition squad, and honestly, that might have been the difference maker. The bumps in the demos were definitely in the back of the mind of the Demolition players, I would say, in defensive situations, because Hornet was all over them, swarming, trying to find anything they could do to get the goals in.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, with Hornet, it was probably the car switch. I'm not going to lie. I have a feeling the Batmobile definitely did something, and it looks like Hornet's going to be rocking the Batmobile once again as we go into Forbidden Temple in the day for game number 3 between the Shadow and the Demolition.
And a neutralized kickoff to start off game number 3 as well. Here come the Demolition. Seika going to play it away to the side. Gets bumped away by Undefeated. In comes Hornet. Going to play it slow. Very wise decision there. Gets a flick. Tuck's going to have to make a save. Does barely get a touch on the ball. Over to the corner it goes. Seika picked it up there. Good challenge from Undefeated. Now maybe looking for a bump as well. Tuck's going to make a save. Over to the corner it goes. Hornet's going to bounce that one out. Tuck's going to have an opportunity to get a flick, but a good dribble challenge coming in from Hornet. They were able to slow that one down. Nobody striking here early on so far in game number 3.
Indeed, but we've definitely started to see Hornet, especially coming out from the Shadow, getting more aggressive and physical as compared to what we saw in the past couple of games. Able to bump, trying to go for those bump and demo plays, and Undefeated with that shot opportunity, but just Tuck able to be in the perfect position to get the save.
And they looked like they were looking for a double in that situation as well. Undefeated is going to play this one, though. That one is towards the back wall. There's Seika to read that one. Good carry away as well. The bounce in favor of the Shadow as Hornet played it to the backboard again. Tuck gets a touch, but it's going to be in a really awkward spot here. A 2-on-1 opportunity. Goes for nothing. Great challenge from Tuck as it gets back down to the Shadow half. Hornet with a bounce out in front. Seika's got the shot. It's going to be in barely on the bottom right.
What a shot coming out from Seika, able to take it from that corner, especially knowing that Hornet's right there, and they were able to send it into the far bottom right of the goal, just out of reach from Seika, and Undefeated not even close enough to be there as well. A perfect placement coming in from Seika.
And up goes Hornet off the kickoff. The Shadow trying to strike back immediately. Tuck with a good clearance. It's going to go across the midfield line. Undefeated catches. And it's going to be a pop-up, actually. Here comes Seiko once more. They pop it. They're going to leave the ball there as well as Undefeated takes possession. Playing it slow. Going to challenge Tuck. Tuck's going to win that one out. Plays that one out in front. It's going to be in an awkward spot for the Shadow. Seika keeps the pressure on. Hornet with the pop-up. Good flick. Gets it past Seika, but Tuck's going to be able to play it again. Good challenge. Sends it back to the midfield line. Here comes Seika, actually leaving it instead. Here comes Undefeated, and shot's going to be on target. Good save. Here comes a follow-up. Hornet's got the shot. Hornet's got the goal. We are tied with 2:55 remaining.
What a play coming out from the Shadow. Able to put a shot on, and the Demolition got caught there with a double commit and just wasn't able to get the recovery that they needed, and Hornet was able to put it in the perfect spot to tie us up.
Well done from the Shadow. Good bump by Hornets. Going to prevent the shot from coming in. Undefeated with a good challenge. Plays it back to the midfield line again. Hornet actually going to get beat here. Seika's got an open net. Oh, and they miss it. Tuck's going to have a follow-up, though. And it's going to be on target. Back to the lead go the Demolition.
Seika, I feel that pain. You're able to put it in, and it just hits outside the post. But just Tuck able to get a perfect lob with it and able just to send it and let it float into the net with no Shadow in sight.
Very, very close opportunity to save that one for the Shadow, and they do not make it happen. Undefeated's going to play it to their corner, though. Tuck's going to try to chase them and maybe get a bump onto them. Never mind, they're going to back away from it. It's going to be a slow play from Undefeated. Maybe no boost for the player. Demo from Seika. Hornet's going to challenge this. Good win there, though, by Tuck, who pops it. Has the flick opportunity. Seika's going for the bump. No bump found. Undefeated plays it away. Follow up from them. They grab the boost. They have it in the corner, trying to make a 50 happen on the Tuck. That's going to go straight to Hornet. Good placement as well. Just barely missing the goal, though. That could have been the equalizer once again.
Indeed, starting to see a lot, even from both teams now. It started off with just Hornet going for those physical plays, but now we're starting to see both teams starting to do it. One person from each team might have the ball, but then the second player will go for a demo, and it has worked off and on clearing the net, but now it's just kind of starting to go in that back and forth formation. Shadow looking to tie us up, but the Demolition starting to get more physical again, as kind of like what we saw in game one even.
That's going to be a great demo from Seika. Undefeated gets it past Tuck, trying to get it past Seika as well. Well done to play that one away. Here comes Hornet, plays it slow. Gets demoed away. Seika's going to make a goal line save, but it's going to be for naught as here comes Undefeated to tie it up.
And Hornet able to get a nice little touch. Seika just floated off the post and wasn't low enough when they did the barrel roll and wasn't able to touch the ball, and Undefeated just had to come in there and pop it into the net, and just like that we're tied again with just over a minute left.
1:15 on the clock. Seika gets it past Undefeated. Seika has possession still, trying to get the challenge. No, it's going to be a good win from Hornet. Sent downfield. Tuck's going to have to make the touch. Away to the corner it goes. Undefeated plays it slow. Oh, good challenge from Tuck. It's going to be wide of net, but a good boost grab from Hornet. It's going to be a demo from Tuck, and Seika is able to make this happen. No, it's going to be a challenge. Bouncing across, though. Tuck's not going to go for it. It's going to be played slow by both teams, as Hornet does get a bump onto just Tuck. Seika's going to play this one back to midfield. Undefeated grabs some boosts. 35 seconds remain here. Still remaining at a 2-2 scoreline. The Demolition looking to strike, though. This one could be, no, crossbar. It's still in danger zone. Shot coming. Great save from Undefeated. Hornet with another save as Tuck put it towards net, and the Shadow escaped there and have an opportunity of their own to get a goal to get the lead.
Need insane saves coming out from the Shadow, able to keep the tie game going, and we might have ourselves an overtime here in game number 3. But the pitch coming from the far side, but Hornet able to get the save and keep the tie alive.
Well, Seika's going to put it down into the corner. It's going to touch down. We are going to see overtime here in game 3. The series life on the line here from the Shadow. Seika looking for the flick, does get the flick. It's going to be to the back wall. Hornet plays it slow. Tuck's going to come in for the challenge as well. Just wide, though. Undefeated gets it past Tuck. It's going to be an opportunity for Undefeated to get a flick. They pop it up. Seika is actually going to pop it up as well. Hornet's there. Down on target and in. The Shadow win game 3.
What a shot coming out from Hornet, and a great pop coming up from Undefeated, sending it up. Sakea had to jump for it, or it would have been in the top left corner, and sending it up just perfectly for Hornet. And the Shadow take game 3, making the series 2-1 here.
And the Shadow say we are not out of this yet. Opportunity with the sweep is now gone for the Demolition. Now the Shadow looking for their own type of sweep, the reverse sweep. We don't like to talk about it usually, but the way the Shadow are playing right now, they are definitely playing at a high level. They are fully here now, I would say, and really, it's going to come down to exactly what we talked about in the last game. Are the Shadow going to continue to play that physical game that makes the Demolition have to think about it in the back of their heads on the defense?
Yeah, we definitely saw it coming out of Hornet, especially at the beginning of this game. Hornet was going for those bumps and even got a couple of demos, opening the net up for Undefeated. And I think it got about halfway through is when the Demolition started to catch on what they were doing and started to do it right back. So we kind of just saw that back and forth action. But in the end, the Shadow were able to capitalize and keep that offensive pressure going. And they were able to take game number 3.
Yeah, Hornet definitely plays a big factor in that game win. So now going into game 4, kind of the same story here for the teams. Are we going to be seeing the same kind of physical play? I mean, we saw the Demolition get physical as well late in the game as well. So I would expect to continue to see the bumping and the demoing going, though, as we go to Utopia Coliseum for game number 4. Here we go, opening kickoff. And it is going to be a good one here as Seika's going to go up for it and get the quick goal to put the Demo in the lead.
And the Demolition is starting to be like, okay, we got to start taking them a bit more seriously as compared to what they were doing. They realized what the Shadow are capable of now, and they were able to take the lead within the first 5 seconds of game 4 with a great goal coming out from Sakea.
Very well done there. Tuck's going to pop that one up. Going to have a double as well. It's going to drop down in front. No shot, though, from Seika as it gets popped in front. That's going to be a great pass. What a save from Undefeated, keeping it off the back lines as Hornet plays it down the line. It does get stopped out in the corner. Undefeated looking for the 50. Good challenge. It does get popped out in front, actually, is another opportunity for Hornet going to the backboard. Here comes Undefeated. Great stop from Just Tuck on the back lines as they do play it away to the side.
Dean Hornet going for that physical player once again, able to take out one of the demos and gets another one on Just Tuck, giving the possession right back to the Shadow, and Sakea having to turn, trying to put it towards the wall to give the demo some control of the ball as Just Tuck sends it down the pitch.
Hornet's going to play it away. Going to be popped up there, though. To the back wall again. Maybe a bump as well. Not going to find Hornet that time on the demo. It does get played out to Undefeated, who's going to take a banger of a shot towards the net. Easy save there. Good challenge from Hornet. Sends that one to the back lines of the defense again, but Tuck is going to be able to play that one away. Just Tuck again getting it past another. Undefeated not able to make a good challenge. Just Tuck trying to get that one in front, but a good stop by Hornet that time. Undefeated trying to make it happen once again on the back lines for the Shadow. Maybe plays it slow. I thought they were going to be looking for a booming clear, but now it's going to the back wall. It's going to bounce out in front. Here comes Hornet, but Tuck is able to play it away this time.
Yeah, now we're starting to see, like, we're seeing the Shadow, and especially Hornet, out of the two, getting more and more aggressive, able to take out either with a demo or just to take them out of the play by sending them to the opposing corner of the side that they are on. But right now, with the Demolition able to get another shot opportunity, but gets blocked by Undefeated, and Hornet looking to get the clear to send it into the Demolition's half.
And Just Tuck's going to keep it in the Shadow half, though. It's just going to go to the back wall again. Great read from Undefeated. It's going to bounce out in front. No, it does go out in front. Good challenge from Hornet. Just Tuck takes over possession there. Has it on the side. Off the ceiling they go. It's going to the back wall. Almost had the ceiling shot there for the demo. It's going to be upfield by Hornet. Slowed down in the corner. As the pop comes in. Good read from Hornet. Still able to get a bump there. And a demo as well. It's going to be slowed down by the Demolition. Undefeated. Plays it slow. Has a flick past one. Gets challenged immediately, though, and it's being kind of stuck in the shadow corner here.
Yeah, you kind of saw it's like once Hornet got that demo on Just Tuck, but speaking of Just Tuck got a nice 50 and was able to let it roll into the net after that other 50 coming in from Sakea.
Great dunk there, and really just a good pacing midfield challenge is what gets the goal in. Very well done for the Demolition. They have the lead by 2 now. It's an insurance marker here for them. Just Tuck's going to play it away to the corner and follows it up with a secondary touch. They're going to play it again. Offensive corner, trying to play it down to their teammate. Going to be boomed away, though, by Undefeated. That's going to be off the backboard. What a read, though, as it goes played to the corner by the Demo.
Man, looking where Sakea was, I thought there was a chance that Sakea might accidentally get a double tap own goal right there, but they were able to position their car in the perfect spot to send it back into their corner, keeping their lead alive by 2.
And Tuck's going to play that one out in front once again, but Hornets read well on the back wall. Undefeated has possession. Looking to make a flick happen. No flick happens. Good challenge again from Tuck. A boomer to the back wall. Here it comes the double. No, nothing doing there. Shut down by the Shadow. 60 seconds remain here. Tuck's got the reset. It's a great shot. It's a 3-0 lead.
What a shot coming out from Just Tuck, like you said, able to go up, able to get the flip reset, and just to scoop it right above Hornet. And Undefeated was trying to come back, but wasn't able to get there in time. And just like that, Just Tuck increases the Demo's lead to 3.
And not a whole lot of time left on the clock here. Undefeated has possession, but no boost to be had for them as the ball is played into the offensive zone for the Shadow. The demo by Hornet as Tuck is going to have possession for them. Good shot attempt, but it's going to be a little bit too slow as the save comes out and the demo comes out. Here comes Undefeated to the back wall. Getting the dunk, but a little bit too much power, and Tuck is going to play it away. The flick into the middle. No shot comes through for the Demolition that time. Another really good read there as it is just bouncing back and forth right now between the Shadow half and the Demolition half. 15 seconds remain, and game number 4 is going to go to the Demolition with that dagger.
Indeed, and a great shot coming out from Just Tuck, able to send it with the banger up off the crossbar, bounced right down, and Just Tuck able to get the read and just to bury it into the net.
Now 11 seconds remain, and a 4-0 lead will prove to be too tall of a task for the Shadow here in this game. And the fakes coming out now, the mind games and everything, just slow playing it are the Demolition. They are going to walk away with game number 4. That's going to secure the series for them as well. So now it's for the Shadow, it's just about trying to limit the damage in this series.
Indeed. And even just looking back over that, the Shadow, like especially Hornet, we saw them going around, able to get those bumps and those demos as well, kind of giving them more time to work with the ball. But even on top of that, the Shadow only had 1 shot on the net as compared to the 10 coming out from the Demolition. So we started to kind of see that Shadow, just kind of what we saw in game 1 especially, the score being the same as well, but the Shadow just weren't really able to do that much with the ball as the Demolition were able just to take control of the ball no matter where it was on the pitch.
Yeah, and a lot of it had to do with the midfield play from the demo. Tuck was just all over the place, getting 50 after 50, dunk after dunk, and then the reset as well. Holy cow. Well done from Just Tuck. 7 shots, 3 goals, and a plethora of challenges in the midfield that shut the Shadow offense down early on, and they never came back from it, really.
Indeed, and just to go back and look, like think of Just Tuck's flip reset. That's what I was talking about at the beginning. Like, especially for me, looking like that, I just stared at it like I was a kid in a candy store. I was in awe of what I just witnessed, because you'd never see that a lot, especially when it comes to me. And if you do, it's like it might be a little scuffed, but you're like, hey, I just hit that, and that's insane. But Just Tuck, it's like it's every day for him, honestly.
Well, game 5 is here. The Demolition looking for a 4-1 series win. And the Shadow trying to limit it down to a 3-2. Hornet plays it out. Tuck is going to slow it down. Has it at the edge of the box. Going to get a flick, but it's going to be a soft one. Undefeated with an easy clear. Tuck keeps the pressure on for the Demolition. They're already in the air as well. Trying to get another clip here. Not going to find it that time. Undefeated playing slow on the back wall. Very slow. Gets a good flick past Tuck. Is challenged at the midfield line. Tuck going to get a demo onto Undefeated as well. Says, you get the flick, I take your car's life. And now they are back on the attack.
Indeed, and we're starting to see it at that point. The Demolition starting to show more of that aggression now. Even Hornet, haven't seen that much from Hornet, and talking about it, just Tuck able to get that nice catch, put it on top of their car, and able to get the flick to absolutely bury it into the back of the net.
Oh, there's no way Undefeated expected Tuck to turn on that ball. Definitely a very aggressive cut comes in from Just Tuck to get the goal and the lead for the Demolition. Tuck's going to play this one past Hornet into the corner. Hornet's going to play this one out, trying to get a challenge, maybe a ground pinch, but it's going to be a great 50 coming through. And Undefeated gets it past Tuck. It's going to, never mind, Tuck actually is able to get back to the ball. Wasn't sure that they would be able to. This is going to be a drop pass. Now an opportunity to get a second one. There it is. And it's going to be a 2-0 lead here for the Demo.
Yeah, and especially with just like not even reaching the 1 minute and 30 seconds passing. But Sakea able to get a nice little pop, able to just absolutely hit it off the post and let it just go into the net. A great shot indeed coming out from Sakea.
And loads of time remaining in this game as Undefeated is going to play it back into the same corner that it just came from. Good challenge from Tuck. It's going to drop down in front. Empty net. And now it's a 3-0 lead.
Starting to see the Demolition starting to show that no mercy, really just putting in shot after shot, passing play after passing play. Just Tuck coming in off that corner and Sakea able just to bury it into the back of the net.
Now the Shadow going to have to try to throw the kitchen sink at the Demolition here. Try to find something that will work against this team. Undefeated is trying to look for a pinch. Is going to get past one. Tuck's going to be there to slow the play down. The bump coming in, and it's going to be another chance the other way. Retreating quickly is Undefeated. Hornet's going to drop that one down to him as the bang comes out. It's going to go down to the opposite corner. Met well and sent back to the Shadow half. And the play is going to be popped up by Hornet. Just Tuck plays it back to the corner. Good clearance coming out from Undefeated. Is going to play it down to the opposite side of the pitch. But once again, it's just kind of giving away possession here to the Demolition.
Indeed, a little bit right there. Even Undefeated having to run back now because they were both the Shadows. Starting to see them push up a bit more together. But in the process, and with just Tuck able just to get control and able to absolutely, I think almost pinch. I think he might have pinched it off of the post. Just barely able to get the read off of it. A nice little pop and kind of putting Hornet in just that spot where they couldn't do anything. Just sitting there, a deer in headlights, not really able to move or do that much with it. But now the Shadow have a chance. And what a flick coming out from Undefeated from that kickoff. Able to give the Shadow another goal and might have put them back into this game.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of kickoff play coming out from the Demolition to start the game out and the series out. But now the Shadow getting one of their own just past the halfway point. Very, very doable for the Shadow. Up goes Hornet. Going to make a save. No, it's going to be just in. Tuck is going to get that goal right back to a 4-goal lead.
Had a great shot coming out from Just Tuck, and even just looking at where Just Tuck was going, he was expecting and was trying to position himself for Hornet to get the save, but Hornet looked like they were going just a little too fast to get a touch on that ball. And like you said, now the Demo are back in the lead by 4.
5-1 here. Tuck's going to be looking for a pass. It's going to be a pop-up. Good challenge there by Hornet. Undefeated's going to catch this one, plays it to the wall. Pops it out. Hornet looking for a bump, is going to find it. The reset. No, the save going to be found by the Demolition. Undefeated bounces that one out for Hornet, but the challenge is there once again. A very good job by the Demo. Tuck is up, has it past undefeated, but what a save to play that one off their crossbar. They keep it out for now. Still the pressure mounting though, as the Demolition are looking for another goal.
And the ball just awkwardly in front of the net at that moment. Hornets starting to show more of that aggression like we have seen them doing before, and able to get that nice little chance to get the pass play, let it waterfall down. Undefeated last one back, having to worry about both of the demos. So we're starting to see the Shadow offensive coming alive a little bit here in the last half of game 5.
Oh, and a shot comes in from Hornet, finding the mark. I thought there could have been a save to be had there, but it does find it here. And it looks like maybe a bump attempt coming in from Undefeated, just not able to get back to that ball is the defense. And now 5-2, back within reach, I would say. No more going to South America though, as some people were hoping to possibly do from the Demolition. A great save from Hornet as it gets played away to the side. And down into the demo half, immediately cleared back, which is exactly what the Demolition need to do. Just slow the play down and really not allow anything too crazy to happen in this game.
You guys seen it right there. The Shadow, their offensive is starting to show a bit more here in game 5, and especially in the last couple of minutes. But even then, both of the Demolition able to get those saves, able to get those clears, and get those 50s as well, like Sakea just did, able to put it into the middle. And just trying to go for a little bit of a cheeky musty, trying to put it into the net, but Undefeated with an open net to work with, increases or decreases the goal deficit to 2.
And the deficit down to 2, like you said, and then it really just comes down to a little bit too much creativity on the side of the Demolition, trying to make something flashy happen here for the stream. But now back down to a 2-goal lead here. It's one of the more dangerous leads to have here in Rocket League, and now it's down to 1 off the kickoff. Hornet gets it back to a 5-4 game.
A great kickoff coming from Undefeated, able to get that 50, and Hornet able just to get the pop with their spoiler of the Octane and just to bury it into the top shelf. And now with just above 30 seconds remaining, the Shadow find themselves just a goal down.
And that 50 is going to go flying across the field. Up goes Hornet, playing it to the back wall. No shot to be had there. Tuck takes possession, gets demoed away. Undefeated turns. It's going to be a one-on-one here. Shot going to be coming. It's going to be on target. Crossbar. Follow-up from Hornet is going to be needed. To the backboard it goes and carried away by the demo. 10 seconds left. The flick comes in. What a flick coming through. 6-4 is the score.
And indeed, a nice catch from the back wall. So able just to get that nice 45 flick, get the power, send it into the net. What a shot, and that might be what the Demolition need to take game 5.
It's going to have to be kickoff goal for the Shadow, but now the possession in favor of the Demolition. And off the backboard it is. Oh, almost a double tap for Tuck. And now it is down. The Demolition are going to win this game and win this series 4-1.
Great plays coming out for the Demolition there, trying to get those insane clips, especially here in game 5. But even on top of that, the Shadow were definitely able to take. They had a couple of chances and they almost brought it back, but in the process, Sakea, especially with that last goal, able to get the catch from the Shadow shot attempt off that backboard, and able just to take it in and get the 45 flick and able to bury it. And with that, that was the nail in the coffin for the Shadow here in the series.
Absolutely. And very well done by them. They were able to get the victory and rebound from the first week of play. And I believe that puts their mark at 5-5 on the season so far. Of course, very, very early in the season. Still plenty of time to bounce back for either team. You know, neither team is definitely out of the playoff picture this early on. So good luck to both those teams in the next week of play. Before we go, though, just want to talk quickly about, you know, I got my jersey on here and, you know, formerly a Bulls member, but we are going to be talking a little bit about Guardian Pro Line here. Make sure you use the command !Pro Line to take a look at all the wonderful jerseys, hoodies. See, we got another one right there from Granthicus as well. He's got his on as well. So make sure you take a look at the hoodies, the jerseys, the t-shirts. It's definitely top of the line quality product. being made there by Guardian Pro Line. And, you know, support your team, support your franchise that you're a part of, or your favorite franchise if you're not a part of a franchise right now. And, you know, just try to be as part of this community, this wonderful community that is minor league esports. And, you know, that's the biggest thing for me, really. I love this community. I've been a part of it for a long time, and this is one way to help support it.
Indeed, and they're honestly, it's like just being able to support, even though you may not be like you said, not even on the team, just being able to support and rep MLE merch is honestly one of the best things that you can do.
Absolutely. So we're going to go to a quick break here. We're going to come back with some Champion League doubles. It's going to be the Bulls, weird enough, and the Elite going at it in another game, 5-game set. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.